I play Stanley Walters, father who has lost his son a few years earlier, and he's dealing with the guilt of being involved in the accident that killed his son, and sort of how he's got to find himself and find a way to live the remaining days on this planet in some sort of peace, which is, you know, obviously a struggle for anyone that goes through anything like that.
I think Lisa's character really tries to keep it together with her husband. I think she is very loving and positive, and though I think she really misses her son, I think she has a sense that life has to continue, and she is trying to bring him out of his sadness and his depression and get him to experience life again and to be participating in life again. And there's sadness that she can't get her husband out of his rut.
Deb is a mom of 2 kids, and she's wrapped up in this tragedy that happens when her best friends lose their son.
And so Stanley is really dealing with the guilt, I think, in his mind because he was personally involved in the accident. I think that he's sort of resigned to living out the rest of his life in misery because he feels like that's what he owes to his son.
It is true that some people get their eyes off the prize, they get their eyes off what's the truth, and they start believing this lie as we're having today. So we embrace the lie, and we've embraced this for so many generations that we think it's true. Beautiful words. And then we have to realize there's that, there's our prayers, and then we can get up off our knees and say those prayers and do something else. It doesn't make sense. Why say the prayers if you don't live them?
If your world certainly opened up and you could have, you know, your heart's desire and it could only be one thing, what would it be?
The only thing that ends up getting him out of the rut is this newfound idea of believing in that things can be different and things can change, and the love of a little girl.
My character Josh is a foster child. Her foster mom's name is Miss Esther, and she's really close to another one of the foster kids who's Rachel, and she kind of mothers Rachel like Miss Esther, her foster mom, mothers her.
There's a character in this story named Miss Esther, and she's got so much love in her heart. She fosters over 5 kids in this movie.
This is the first time that I've ever played a foster kid, and it's really different because in other roles that I've played, they've got a dad, a nice house, you know, all this stuff, and in this one, that's what she's wishing she had.
I think being a foster mother is an amazing gift to all these children, but I think adopting kids that have been fostered and need homes is an even greater gift.
The kind of person that opens their heart and their home to children is the kind of person we should all be on some level. So in that regard, I think that, you know, she's only doing what anyone should be doing, and there shouldn't ever be a homeless child anywhere.
This film makes you see that whatever bad happens, you can actually make a positive influence on someone else's life. Like, I think this family experiences a loss, but then they see this character, Josh, and see that she's a foster kid, and I think when you decide to actually help someone else, it helps you get out of the tragedy that you're experiencing.
Watch the movie, listen to what it has to say, and to believe and feel that it is possible. I think this movie would be great therapy and a healing help for anyone that's gone through personal tragedy.
The whole point of the film is showing people that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and that you've got to keep on living for the people who are living and remember what you've lost. And so I hope that that journey that the audience will take with the characters will help those who come to the film because they've lost something, and whether it's their child or a family member or a friend or something that mattered to them.